The 2025 Rowan University football team is back, stronger, faster, and ready to reclaim their glory on the national stage. Under first-year head coach Pat Ruley last season, the Profs went 6-4 and are hungry to make a statement in 2025.
First game of the season, a huge part of, in my opinion, how prepared you are is just how good of a camp you had, right? And so I think that we had a good camp. I think that we've grown in camp every year. The unique part of it is that regardless of how many guys you have coming back, it's always going to be a new dynamic. So who are the leaders? Who are the guys that are willing to have uncomfortable conversations? Who are the guys that are going to be the thermostats for us and raise the temperature in the room? And we've identified that as camp's gone on. I think guys are starting to fall into their roles and really embrace those roles. So yeah, really just excited to finally be able to see another colored jersey again after, a long 7-8 months of really preparing for this Saturday.
The energy was high, and that's one thing that Coach Ruley, he always preaches to us. When we go out there, we fly around, we compete at a high level, and again, execute at a high level too. And I think, throughout camp, of course, when we started early, there was little things we gotta, iron out, but that's camp. You take that time to, fix those little things, and then as long as you're going at a high effort, and, it's just all gonna kind of fall into place.
For the first time in program history, one jersey now carries a legacy, the number 0. A symbol of excellence, leadership, and relentless work ethic. And the first to wear it, senior wide receiver Shane Martin.
Yeah, so Shane's going to be the first guy in our program's history to wear 0. For us, that's the 0 standard. That number is not something that you can choose to wear. That's handpicked, and really for us, that 0 standard is a guy that takes 0 reps off, makes 0 excuses, right? Always full energy and a guy that's going to really be one of those thermostats that always sets the temperature super high in everything he does. And yeah, he's one of those guys. When you talk about some leaders, you can have guys that are vocal leaders and you can have guys that are lead by example guys. He does a good enough job with the vocal piece, but there's no doubt that all the time you're going to get a lead by example type of guy. I'm talking run game examples, the backside to outside runs where he's really busting his hump to get there and cut somebody off. And we talk all the time as a team and as an offense that the perimeter blocks are the ones that really spring those huge plays, for 70, 80-yard touchdowns. And we have some guys that have those capabilities in the backfield. And so when young receivers see a guy like that who is a captain, who is a starter, and even on run plays, he's doing that type of stuff, it really sets the standard for the rest of the room. So yeah, really excited to see Shane continue to grow into an expanded role.
It is truly an honor. The fact that I am the first one, it's honestly a true blessing. I'm very appreciative that the coaching staff recognized, the hard work and dedication I put into the sport, and also just my work ethic as well. The fact that it's being recognized, it means a lot. But also, it's just a true honor that we're doing something like this, and that there's going to be more 0s to come. And I hope I set a good example for the kids that follow behind me.
Martin returns as a key weapon on the outside, bringing explosiveness, leadership, and swagger to the Profs' offense after collecting 4 touchdowns a year ago. Under center for the Profs is junior quarterback Nate Mayers. After throwing for over 1,000 yards last season, Mayers is excited to build upon last season's success and is looking forward to the upcoming campaign.
Yeah, just pick up right where I left off. Battled a couple injuries last year, so fully healthy now. Just looking to take that next step forward and really get this team to where we need to be.
After laying the groundwork in his first season, Pat Ruley has sparked a new era for Rowan football. While the tradition remains, the culture is evolving, and the 2025 Profs are ready to take the next step.
Yeah, I think it's really just about continuing to do things right culturally, on guys understanding what we're looking for from that perspective, which is us playing full speed, physical, and communicating at a high level. If we can do those things, we have the pieces talent-wise from returners and this recruiting class that we should be able to play with everybody on the schedule. So now it's really just about being more consistent with the cultural expectations.
The team opens up their 2025 season with Case Western Reserve for the first time in program history, and get to start the season at home at Coach Richard Wacker Stadium.
I mean, it's super exciting. I think we thrive off of that energy, and it's exciting to see the family, friends, and alumni, and all the students that come out here and support us, because we've been working really hard for this past month. So the fact that we could go out there and show the school, show the world, what we're about and what we've been working on, it's super exciting. And then of course, that it's going to be our first home game. Energy's going to be high in the locker room. Like, even though there's going to be a lot going on outside of it, I think inside the field you're going to see the energy, you're going to see the passion, you're going to see how much we truly care about each other as a team. So I'm just excited to go out there, play with my brothers, and have a good time and fly around and compete at a high level.
Rowan battles the Spartans at home on September 6th and returns to action the following weekend when it hosts Moravian. And Jack play opens on October 4th when the Brown and Gold host Christopher Newport.